was in Cross River State, by the way, and he's on the
this is video actually. Chairman Ota, us here to the floor. It could be a brother, yes, we fago. All misappropriate. Is here for the force? I don't know. Now, the general chairman. And tell me a second fast today. Yeah, Menina. Yeah, move your Jewish be a quick. Yeah, was warning. Yeah, I don't because a Monday. You're going by people. Yes, I didn't check out. You do so.
He misappropriated the community money, and the youth gathered to track him, and that happened. I don't know if they later handed him over to the police or something. I didn't hear the rest of the story. In Kano, where one of their own lawmakers, one of them who just joined the APC, now visited his own constituency to go kind of like, give them the feedback or possibly tell them why he joined APC from ANPP. They didn't give him chance to, okay? But luckily, right, he managed to leave the venue with his life intact, or his life in his mouth. This is a national lawmaker in Kano being treated as he should be treated by his own constituents after betraying their trust.
mutanen karamar hukumar tofa ne suke ta ba sa yi akan shugabancin da aka yi na local government na jam'iyya. Gashi an rasa yadda za a yi da kira ake nema a kwace shi, ana buƙatar a kawo ɗauki. Yanzu ba an tafi a kirawo jami'an tsaro, al'umma gaba ɗaya sun nuna ba sa so. Gaskiya wannan harkar akwai tashin hankali a ciki. Wannan ba abin da za mu ce sai dai mu ce wannan jam'iyya ta mu akwai kalubale gaskiya.
Yeah, they were upset. They were angry. Right? I just like the clip of another man whose car was stolen in Lagos. It was robbed up. Oh, I'm going to tell you that story after, okay? But before that, here is a crash between the supposed road safety officials and another road user somewhere in Anambra.
There's no bomb here. There'll be an issue. The other day, people, if you see accidents, hey. That's a serious accident that happened along Bank Road. There's an issue here. The issue we have here is there must be a bomb here. If there is no bomb, people will be having issue here. The other day, somebody had a serious issue. The issue is that car hit the person, and the person, I don't know if he survived it. I think that guy will die. So what I'm saying is this: government need to do something about this road. At least put a bomb here, the other side, and this side, so that any car that is coming from this place will slow down, because this is a junction. This is a junction. Please, let government act fast and know what. Okay, look at the accident that just happened here now. We just here. So please, let government do something about it. There's no bomb here. There will be an issue. The other
NSCDC rather, not FRSC. They have too many names of different agencies, and all of them were actually supposed to be part of the police. Talking about the police. A man was robbed of his car, right? And then he spotted his car with the carjacker inside at Ojota. His instincts was to actually create a scene, which eventually helped him. But you have to be like mad to have done this. You know what he did? He saw his car and immediately jumped from his van, and he jumped straight in front of the moving car. And people got the attention. Like, why? What happened? You want to kill yourself? Then he raised the alarm. And before you know it, the carjackers jumped from the car, dropped down from the car, and they were running away. They didn't steal his car today. Oh, do you understand me? Like, you lost your car maybe a month ago or something, and then you're just walking by on the road, and then you found out, that's my car. No, that's my car. No, this is my car. Then you just reacted that way, and then this happened. Was in Lagos. But that's the story they told us. That the man's car, he found his car, jumped on it, and he screamed, and people came to help him. They got these guys out. One of them, like the driver, ran away, but they caught him anyway. So they were like the carjackers. And I'm like, what if I'm just driving my car and somebody just shout, "Oli, oli, 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 oli." And I'm like, what's going on? And before I know it, everybody's just like all over me. This person is on my bonnet, right? And I'm like, what's going on? Like, I have no idea. And in Lagos, they go, don't kill you before they ask questions. Fortunately. Yeah. Again, I do not have the concluding story. But this one happened between another road user and a VIO officer in Jos, Plateau State.
This is what I said. Leave the Nigeria road. 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 Leave Nigeria road. Leave Nigeria road. Leave Nigeria road.
Nigeria road. Wow. They are road safety officials. So people don't want them on the road anymore. The same road safety officials, the FRSC guys, there is a bill of theirs at the National Assembly. I don't know if you are aware, because they are working on getting armed because of Onah, where they drag them like that. So they will be carrying guns like the police. They have a bill in the National Assembly now. if it passes, if it passed, right, definitely you'll be seeing the FRSC with guns. And they'll start killing Nigerians too. I'll begin to record their own casualties like others who have guns. This country. There is this Reverend Father Onah. He was invited to speak at a government event, I believe. And then he didn't miss his shot to say it directly to those who are responsible for all of this going on in Nigeria. And for how long? You will remember him. Here. Meanwhile, I am going to urge you to, if you haven't liked the broadcast, I mean, we are over 1,000 right now on YouTube, right? But we barely have 300 of us who have actually liked the broadcast. I keep begging for that. It is like one of the most important, reason why you are here, right? So you can help me like the broadcast, okay? Well, listen to this.
These are very, very bad times for our country, Nigeria. A number of people are now afraid that we are gliding gradually into a one-party state. I am one of those afraid. I said this in January 2024, not claiming to be a prophet or a social analyst, but from common sense. That whereas the previous government on the national level intimidated everybody and cowed everybody to obedience and to silence, it reduced opposition. The present one will pecuniarily cajole everybody into acquiescence. Gradually, all the parties, all the other parties are collapsing into one party. Well, it shouldn't surprise you, because this is the only country in the world that I know, as not the only one that exists, where elections are conducted on the tickets of parties. The name and picture of the candidate does not appear. And that candidate carries the banner of his party, they call him flag bearer, and that party wins the election, he gets into the position and changes his party and remains in power. Obera. I don't understand it. Senators who are here, if you do, explain to me. We elected a party whose flag bearer is this, and you are no longer happy with the actions of that party. Leave the party and leave the office and campaign for another position. That would be what I regard as legal. But that is not the main problem. One party is not our problem. If we maintain a system of government where there are checks and balances, and a Kudoku party, I have always said it publicly many times that in Nigeria we don't have political parties based on ideologies. We have platforms for getting into power, remaining in power, having access to public funds, and sometimes for some of them there are platforms for avoiding prosecution after embezzlement. For some, there is no how many of the people in APC now did not flow from PDP and other parties? And how many people in ADC now did not flow from other parties? Moving like fluid and gas between tanks without return valve. This is taking all of us for a ride, and we line up in the afternoon to vote for you. But that is not the worst problem. The worst problem is that there are no longer three arms of government. There is only now one arm of government, the executive. The executive has sucked up both the judiciary and the legislature. Legislators here, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. If you can stop the borrowing of some 40-something or 80-something trillion that is already budgeted to finance the budget deficit now. Prove me wrong if you can insist on the electoral reform that will make our votes count, prove me wrong if you can say no to the decisions of the executive. Not even local government councillors who can oppose the chairman. But she tried a bit lar. He said, I'm representing my people. Of your people to your day. Of your people to your day. Just me here in River State. Or to the Jesus. If the legislature, judiciary, the mantra of the executive, the judiciary, because you know, when a government in power so impoverishes the people that the only way to survive is to depend on the executive. These are very, very bad times for our country, Nigeria. A number of people are now afraid that we are gliding gradually.
Afraid to speak, or they are filling their mouth with the goodies that, or the crumbs that is coming from this executive, the executives. Anyway, I am going to round it up now and call it a night. So thank you very much to those of you who have been here in the last 2 hours. Or if you haven't really liked the broadcast, right? Please do. Okay. So I'm going to see you another time. But remember, okay, if you enjoyed this chat and you want to see more, then you need to subscribe onto Maiyegun's Diary Politico. Set your notification on. Check it. I actually urge you to check your notification settings, okay, on that YouTube, right? And thank you very much for always being around. I will say everybody should enjoy the rest of the evening and a wonderful night to the rest of us. Odaro.
Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun #1. Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun #1. Maiyegun ti dé o, ọ̀rẹ́ ara yìí. Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun #1. Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube. Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun #1. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Maiyegun já wa sí. Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun #1. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun #1. Bó bá ṣe eré àní Maiyegun máa wí. Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun #1. Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun #1. Maiyegun Diary, Diary Politico. Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun #1. Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Maiyegun. Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun #1. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o. Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun #1. Àní Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun #1. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìí yẹ. Maiyegun máa wí. àní ẹ̀sùn láti.
Maiyegun ti dé.
bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Maiyegun máa mi.
àní ẹ̀sùn láti.
Maiyegun ti dé.
bí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Maiyegun máa mi.
àní ẹ̀sùn láti.
Maiyegun ti dé.
ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Maiyegun máa mi.
àní ẹ̀sùn láti.
Maiyegun ti dé.
aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Maiyegun máa mi.
àní ẹ̀sùn láti.
Maiyegun ti dé.
òkúrọ̀ olóṣèlú.
Maiyegun máa mi.
àní ẹ̀sùn láti.
Maiyegun ti dé.
ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Maiyegun ti dé. gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o àyè.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Maiyegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ kùyà àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì o ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí